What's going on, guys? My name is Christopher and welcome to It's Complicated, the show where I talk about and showcase wristwatches. So if you love watches like I do, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button and then click on the little bell next to that subscribe button and you're all set. Today, I'm going to be talking about the new Omega watch that James Bond will be wearing in his upcoming film, No Time to Die. Here we go. Before we get started, I want to tell you guys about a cool website called LuxuryBazaar.com. These guys sell all kinds of awesome luxury wristwatches. I'm talking anything from Rolex, Omega, Cartier, etc. I'll put a link in the description below. Make sure to go check them out as they're helping out with the show. So, Omega has released the new watch that James Bond will be wearing in his new movie that's coming out in April of 2020 called No Time to Die. The watch is an Omega Seamaster in solid titanium with a titanium mesh bracelet, or you can get it on a NATO strap. The front of the watch has a nice clean look to it. There's no date on this watch, and it does have some false patina added on there to give it more of a vintage look. And I'm pretty sure Omega hasn't released a watch with a mesh bracelet in quite some time. The watch uses an Omega caliber 8806 movement. The MSRP of this Seamaster is $8,100 if you get it on the NATO strap, and if you want it with the titanium bracelet, you're going to be shelling out $9,200. And this watch isn't limited from what I understand either, so you're going to be able to pick it up at pretty much any Omega AD around you. I think it's a pretty cool looking watch, but I do want to go over some things that I just don't like about it, and I'm certainly going to be passing on this watch. Here's why. I mean, I get it, titanium's expensive, but you can get a Rolex Submariner for $7,500 without a date on it, and I believe it's just under $9,000 with a date. So for cheaper than you can get the new Seamaster, you can get a Rolex Submariner with a complication on it. Assuming you can even find one of these Rolex Submariners now that they're kind of hard to come by in an authorized dealer. But as far as James Bond watches go, I think the one from Spectre was way cooler looking, especially on that striped NATO strap. And if that watch had a date on it, I would own one of those watches. But this Omega Seamaster is just not my favorite. I don't like that false patina look on it. You got to let the patina come naturally. And I don't know if I like that mesh bracelet. I think when you look at this watch on the mesh bracelet pops more than the dial of the watch does. And I think that kind of harms the look of the watch. And again, going back to the MSRP on this watch, that's pretty expensive. $8,100 or $9,200 for an Omega Seamaster without a date on it. Sure, it's in titanium, but still no date, and that's pretty pricey. I know when you walk into an Omega boutique, you're not allowed to even really say the word Rolex, but to sell a Seamaster without a date on it for more money than the Rolex Submariner with a date on it, I just think that's a poor decision. So leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that you're going to be shelling out $8,100 or $9,200 for this watch? Do you like the false patina look? And what do you think about that mesh bracelet? And that wraps up another episode of It's Complicated. Don't forget to subscribe to the show, hit that like button, share this video with all your friends, and I'll see you next time on another episode of It's Complicated.